ATK in this thing, man. TKG, what is good? Man, listen. Last video I made a video about my 20 favorite rappers of 2020. Only that list is going to be a lot different from this list. See, that list, they didn't have to make music in 2020 to be on that list. In this video, on this list, you have to have music made in 2020 to be on this list. Now, see, I'm going to warn everybody right now. This is my opinion, and there's probably going to be some people that you like on this list. So don't feel offended or anything like that. You know, it is my opinion. Y'all can go in the comment section and say whatever you want, but don't say things like, oh, I don't think this person should be ahead of this person, you know? So remember, like, it is my list. Another thing, Nicki Minaj is not on this list. I know y'all know me as the Nicki Minaj hater and everything like that, but Nicki Minaj is not on this list simply due to the fact that, you know, I mean, I'm kind of giving myself a break from Nicki Minaj hate. And honestly, she did have a shitty year. But again, I mean, if you want, we could call it an honorable mention, but that's the most I can do. So without further ado, man, let's get right on into this list. So like I said, y'all, we're not going to like 20 and 19. 20 and 19 being Gunna and Playboy Cardi. 18 being Lil Xan. No one really cares about him, right? But the Gunna and Playboy Cardi fan bases are really going to tear me a new asshole in the comment section this time around. And honestly, I don't really care. I'm standing by my opinion. I don't care what happens, you know? Gunna is one of the most overrated rappers of this generation to me. This guy gets by with having some of the best beats ever made, you know, just playing, and then all he can muster to do is, I'm a fucking star. I drive expensive cars. Look at me dropping fireballs. I do this. You on Mars. It's like, I expect him to rap like that, and then for it to be like number 40 on the fucking Hot 100. It's like, I don't understand how people can flock to a guy like this and be like, oh my God, it's my favorite rapper. Like, why is it? Like, times have changed, man. Times have really changed. Like, for a flock of people to defend someone like Gunna really baffles me. But same thing can be said about Playboy Cardi, which Playboy Cardi has not had a good year. I mean, people have really been, you know, flogging him to death with comments, negative comments saying, oh, where's Whole Lotta Red, blah, blah, blah. You even got Mario Judah out here jacking his style, trying to get people to get hyped for this album coming out, which is coming out in 2 days, by the way. I mean, if A Whole Lotta Red isn't good, man, that just about solidifies Playboy Cardi's spot on this list. I'm going to listen to it, and he's still going to keep this spot at 19 because Playboy Cardi's baby voice really solidified his spot somewhere on this list. You know, I can't even lie to you guys. I really don't like it. Then we got Lil Xan at 18, and Lil Xan has dropped some very, very shit music this year. Yes, I like Lil Xan as a person, but I don't like his music right now. It's just not it, man. Like, this guy is literally just burying his whole, like, his grave deeper and deeper. And he's just, you know, I don't know what he's doing right now. Like, if this is just how he's gonna rap from now on, like, yeah, sign me out. Like, I'm logging out. You know, I don't want anything to have to do with Lil Xan and his career if this is what he chooses to do. I don't know if he's trolling by rapping this bad, but, you know, it's just god awful right now. Like, this is the lowest of the low. Like, he seems to top himself every fucking new track he puts out. Funny thing, he doesn't even go by Lil Xan anymore. He's going by Diego. So, you know, I was hoping with the name change, maybe he would change up his style too and, you know, give us a more serious flow. But nah, he's still dropping mediocre shit. So, I don't know. Lil Xan might be going up on this list by next year. Hoping the other two don't. 17 is Lil Wayne, 16 is Sukihana, and 15 is Kodak Black. Now, for Lil Wayne, yes, he is a legend, but that does not mean you cannot say he's a bad rapper. Yeah, I said it. Even Eminem dropped off on my list because he's been having a subpar year. So Lil Wayne for sure was not safe. Lil Wayne has just had a horrible year. Like, I mean, bad. You know, I just, you know, in the booth and outside of it. Like, dude has been getting clowned to death because of his association with Trump. I don't really care about that. I'm talking about the music. The music has just been either subpar or it's just, I don't know, man. I don't understand what Lil Wayne's doing. The lyricism has been getting cringy. His voice now stands out even more annoying than he usually has been. You know, he hasn't been matching the beats that he's been rapping on. It's just the flow has been shit. Like, everything Lil Wayne usually has been praised for is now what I am making fun of him for, what I am criticizing. He's still a legend, but man, if next year does not pick up, Lil Wayne's spot as a GOAT really could be in jeopardy, to me personally. Next, we got Sukihana, and I didn't really care for her. I didn't start listening to her for, the other reason everyone started listening to her and paying attention to her. Keep this shit PG over here. But Sukihana right now is beefing with Cupcake. I've really been kind of paying attention to her a little before that because people have been talking about her. I checked out her music. I found out that she was a rapper because I thought she was doing something else first. And I said, yeah, let's see. Like, can she rap? Nah, can't even rap. This girl is absolutely horrid. Like, I've been paying so much attention to the usual 4 females that I really started to see all the other ones as obsolete. And then, she kind of entered the whole picture. And, she really shouldn't enter the picture. Like, this is probably the only year I'm going to know about her, talk about her. So, she gets this spot just simply due to everything that I've heard so far. And it's not been good. I've listened to about 10 tracks. And that's 11 too many. Kodak Black is in prison. And he still released an album before Playboi Carti. That hurts. And yet, Kodak Black is still terrible to me. Like, he dropped a song trying to sing. Yeah. With that being said, we're just going to move on to the next couple of people because imagine a dying cat and then put auto-tune over it and then put a trap beat over it and then try to call that critically acclaimed. Yeah, that was that performance. Number 14 is Kid Trunks. Number 13 is Comedazine. And number 12 is Jake Paul. Now, before I get into Kid Trunks, Jake Paul. Jake Paul, I had to add rappers who, took themselves seriously or I took serious. And then I asked myself, do I take Jake Paul serious as a rapper? And then I had to remember that this guy actually has a Hot 100 hit. So if Billboard could put this jackass on the list, then I shouldn't exempt him just because he's a YouTube rapper. I can't really call him a YouTube rapper at this point. Like, I don't even think they accept him in that community. So whatever the case, he is a terrible rapper. So he's going to count. Now, Kid Trunks. We'll get into Jake Paul later, but Kid Trunks is one of the most boring rappers I've ever listened to. Like, I tried to give a fuck about this guy because I've really followed up on all the rappers and members only. But like, ever since they've all kind of dropped from the group, most of them dropping from the group, I really don't care too much about all of them individually anymore. Like, they've all kind of just regressed as artists, except guys like Craig Zinn, Cooley Cut, and Ski Mask. Like, they continue to get better. There's a couple that, stay pretty good, but Kid Trunks is the guy who's kind of degressing the absolute hardest. Like, this guy's boring. His flow doesn't make any fucking sense. His lyrics are so try-hard and trash. Of course, his beats are going to be good. Everyone has good beats nowadays. If you have a bad beat and bad lyrics, then you truly belong on this list. So Kid Trunks is just a fucking, like, he's just one of the most non-essential rappers I've ever heard of, seen. Like, he's down bad now. Comedazine has got to be one of the most consistently average fucking rappers I've ever heard. And speaking of consistent, his flow, his subject matter, all consistent. Not good, but it's consistent. And that's the problem here. Comethazine's 3 favorite things to talk about is killing people, fucking bitches, and running away from the law. And I'm really tired of it. It's really been his whole career and his whole gimmick. At least switch up the beat. Like, they all sound the fucking same. This XX Tentacion style beat. Like, it's plain at this point, dude. Like, if you're still jamming to Comethazine and you're just telling yourself, like, he's been getting better, like, really, like, what is better to you? Like, if he's saying it a little faster, I guess that counts. But, I mean, not even that. Like, Comethazine's just been the same fucking guy his entire career. Surely that has to be pointed out to some guy, some person who you guys give a fuck about. And then we got Jake Paul. Do I even have to say anything? Like, Jake Paul is trying so hard to be taken seriously as a boxer, and then he's trying so hard to be taken seriously as a rapper. I have nothing to say. Y'all should know why. Number 11, we have Smokepurp. 10, we have French Montana. And 9, we have what you guys call Broke the L, or Rich the Kid. Now, Smokepurp. The man sold 5,000 in his first week this year on one of his albums. I can't defend that too much. It is his money. He made his $5,000, but I just don't understand. I don't get it. Speaking of which, Comethazine wound up selling like 7,000 on his album, and he said it was a W because it was no features. Like, dude, that just means you can't fucking sell on your own. We're not even talking about Comethazine anymore. We're talking about Smokepurp, and Smokepurp had features on his album, and he still sold 5,000. That's not what makes him one of the worst rappers of the year. Smokepurp is another guy who's consistently fucking trash. Like, at least Comethazine has a nice rapping voice or whatever. Decent flow and stuff. Like, Smokepurp is regressing, and I don't even understand how that's so. Because he wasn't good to begin with. I really wish Smokepurp would turn into that singer that I heard on Remember My Name. But nah, he wants to keep talking about, I'll fuck on that bitch and I'll nug on her face and blah, blah, blah. It sounds like Comethazine. But you know something? I don't see anything getting better for Smokepurp. I don't. French Montana is always one of the worst rappers of the year. Like, this guy has wanted to be one of the most pretentious, try-hard fucking guys I've ever heard on a beat. He needs to stick to just featuring for guys. Like, he's one of the best featurers out there. But solo, this guy couldn't save himself from drowning, I don't think, if his own life depended on it. But if he had something to assist him, then sure, he'd probably live. But nah, he's just so subpar in almost every facet. Sure, his flow is pretty nice, but the lyricism is try hard. The fucking, you know what I'm saying? His ability to stay on beat is fucking terrible. His cadences are trash. The only thing saving his career is his ad-libs and the fucking fact that he knows, so many high-profile artists. Otherwise, if he was doing everything by himself, this guy would have been broke like fucking 5 years ago. And then we have Rich the Kid. What can I even say about him? He's one of the most memed fucking rappers of this generation. People do not like Rich the Kid, legitimately. I can't even vouch for him. I can't even defend him. He is as bad as everyone says. I was sent an album that he dropped this year by one of my subscribers, and I honestly wanted to tell that subscriber to unsubscribe from me immediately, because that album hurt my ears. Rich the Kid continues to prove why he is one of the worst rappers of not only this generation, but of all time. And it is that bad. Rich the Kid is horrible. I don't understand it. I really don't. And number 8, we have 645, Gar, AR, or whatever the fuck you say his name. Number 7, we have Kid Boo. And number 6, we have Tom McDonald. What the fuck should I even say about this guy anymore? Fucking 645. Like, even his name pisses me off. You can't even say his name. But thankfully, fucking coincidentally, he can't even say fucking real words right. I mean, I actually seen motherfuckers defending him when I was saying that he had the worst song of the year for the trap. There were people actually saying, "Oh, you're sleeping on him." How the fuck? I don't even care. I don't even want to see that shit as a joke. Okay, this guy is gonna be one of the worst rappers in history. And then he's not even joking about this shit. He said on numerous occasions, he's not kidding. Like, this is him. Like, this is how this wants to rap. You listen to how he talks for real. And then you listen to how he raps. And then you're just thinking to yourself, like, dude, you're for the streets, yet you decide to represent the streets with... It's like, what are you doing? I don't understand what you're doing. I don't, it's not even funny to me, man. Like, this guy is just, he's terrible. He's fucking horrible. He's terrible. How can anyone sit up here and defend him? This is why he made the list, because he takes himself seriously. People take him serious. Like, there's some people that say, oh, he's not meant to be taken seriously. He takes himself seriously. He takes himself as about as serious as Ice JJ Fish takes himself seriously. Why aren't anybody fucking treating this nigga like they were treating Ice JJ Fish? Calling him trash but saying, oh, it's funny. Like, there's actually niggas that's jamming this shit in the car. I don't understand this generation. I don't think I ever fucking want to, because this is the saddest shit I've ever seen. You defend lazy motherfuckers like Gunna. You defend nonsensical sounding niggas like Playboy Cardi. And then you actually defending niggas who squeak from fucking 0 seconds to 4 minutes in on a track. Squeaking to the highest power, and you defend that. I don't get it. Kid Buu is got to be one of the worst rappers of all time. Oh wait, here we go. Kid Buu, another Dragon Ball Z name. Like, this shit is trash. Kid Buu is a guy who pretty much is the Shang Tsung of rap. Another one, you know, other than Drake. I'll say he's the Mokujin of rap. Then if Drake can be the Shang Tsung of rap, but Kid Buu literally will rip me off if I was big enough. Kid Buu, if you listen to how he talks, sounds nothing like how he raps. Like, honestly, the guy has like 9 different flows. 8 of them being other people's, 1 being his own. Which, I mean, to be fair, the fucking people he's ripping off aren't that fucking good either. But goddamn, the guy literally, like, his identity is literally on you know, depends on other people. This is how he secures the bag. This is how he's rich. Look at that shit. He's wearing some, like, look at this picture. He's wearing a nice ass necklace. Look at me. I mean, you can't see me. Shit. I mean, what the fuck, right? I don't understand, dude. And then next we have Tom McDonald, which this guy has got to be one of the most pretentious fucking rappers I've ever seen or heard of. The guy thinks his shit doesn't stink, and then on top of that, he just complains every fucking song. This guy does not stop crying about whatever he thinks the world should know about. I'm a straight white male. If I was black, blame the rappers. Like, I like his hooks, but like, once he starts to actually rap, he loses the hell out of me. Honestly, the guy is just fucking trash. I just don't fucking like Tom McDonald. I mean, his subject matter is pretty much, look at me, I'm so fucking oppressed. Like, dude, you're not fucking oppressed. If I've seen you wear one fucking chain that's worth over $50,000, you're not oppressed. You're rich. The real ones that are oppressed are the ones that haven't seen your level of success yet, which I'm sure none of us will in a fucking lifetime. He's rich. He's fucking rich. So why is he complaining so much? On top of being a trash rapper, he's a fucking shit person. So, I mean, that counts for something, right? He should be in the top fucking 5, but the next 5 literally are the most annoying rappers of this year. At number 5, we have Megan Thee Stallion. Do you guys know why Nicki Minaj missed this list? Because Megan Thee Stallion is literally Nicki Minaj times 5 to me. Nicki can be annoying. Megan is Nicki amounts of annoying and then some. And this is not a man in a woman's place. Get the fuck out of my comment section if you're about to be, oh, you're just hating on a woman. Because all of this list, most of this list have been men. Don't do that shit this time. Megan Thee Stallion made a song called Body and just repeated Adi, Adi, Adi for about 30 fucking seconds. Do you honestly believe she was missing this list? Do any of you think that she was missing this list? Megan Thee Stallion has proved that she is one of the most irritating rappers, and she will be for about an entire decade, it seems like. So get ready for that. Which is going to make one spot on this list a little easier every year from now on. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. She has so much talent. When she's actually rapping about something other than her ass and pussy, she actually can flow. But then she's just, I could suck a dick. I could get, if you can't hit me with them good back shots, then I can't be your, it's like, just like, get on with that shit, bro. You're gonna drop an entire album full of that shit and expect me to take you seriously? But Cupcake can't make a fucking, can't be relevant right now, right? They're the same fucking person just about. So why is Megan Thee Stallion being lauded as the savior of rap? She does the same shit Cupcake does, pretty much. Only Cupcake is about 9 times worse with it. Everyone's talking about they pussy. Why can't they all just be on the fucking billboard? Because Megan's super marketable because she got shot in the fucking, supposedly got shot in the foot. She's cute to whoever the hell thinks she's cute. She has a fat ass. Like she's literally the poster girl for what they want in a female rapper right now. Have a fat ass, shake your fat ass, rap about your fat ass, and then just show it everywhere. They did it to Nicki. They're gonna do it to Doja. They're gonna do it to every female rapper that they could get their hands on, that they could put on the radio. It's literally how they eat. And it's sad because I don't want that to be their fate. Unfortunately, it's gonna be so. And number 4, we have Blueface. Now, Blueface was being made fun of because he couldn't rap on beat. He started rapping on beat this year, and he can't do that shit either. So, pretty much, when you add both of those things up, he just can't fucking rap. Like, he's just terrible, pretty much. He thinks that comedy shit is going to get him by. Like, oh, we'll just laugh at him forever. Like, no, dude. Eventually, it stops being funny, and it just starts being fucking annoying. It starts being, oh, man, you just can't fucking rap. And then when you try to get serious and everyone wants to, you want everyone to listen to you, it's too late because everyone's moved on to the next clown of the fucking year. Whoever that might be. Like, Blueface put himself in this predicament. She's terrible. If this is him joking around, then okay. I love to see him get serious, but I don't even think he's joking around. I think this is the best that Blueface can do. Sure, he can drop some witty little lyrics here and there, but bro, 2 little good lyrics on a fucking 4-minute song is not good. I wish people would stop trying to defend artists like this. Like, it's just not, he's not good. He's not good. He went from, get my crippin', to, like, this your man's. This him. Nah, you can keep him wherever the hell he's at. And number 3, we have Lil Pump, or Lil Pimp, if you know, you know. Like, I feel bad for Lil Pump. I really do. The kid threw his career away for what he thought would have been some clout. Like, all he really did was just alienate all the fans that he had because, for some reason, he thought his fans were Trump supporters. They're really not. I didn't understand the logic behind his move, but that has nothing to do with his music. Lil Pump is still one of the worst rappers of all time to me. No, scratch that. Lil Pump is the worst rapper of all time to me. In my personal opinion, Lil Pump, there's no one that matches Lil Pump's rap ability. He's absolutely the worst rapper. Lyrically, flow-wise, whatever you can name, Lil Pump is trash at it. I mean, at least he can stay on beat, unlike Blueface, but I mean, like, even Blueface is a little better than Lil Pump, and that's saying something, because I also think Blueface is one of the worst rappers of all time. Lil Pump's career has got to be over at this point. This kid is just not good in any aspect of rap. Anyone who's still taking Lil Pump any percent of serious needs to pull their head out their fucking ass. Seriously, the kid is not good. He's not good in the slightest. I don't know what to even say about him. That motherfucker should already know. He's not good. You are damn right. I have Cardi B at number 2. If you protest, it's time to click off the video. It might be time. Cardi B, with one song, annoyed me the most. She irritated me the most. Oh, by the way, on that same song, we have number 5's Megan Thee Stallion. So there you go. Another reason why Megan is on this list. I just don't understand why. Cardi could have came back with anything else. She would have avoided this list. She came back with WAP. Won an award, by the way, for Woman of the Year or some shit. Won an award for Woman of the Year. A woman who drugged men and stole money from them. Won Woman of the Year. I guess she represents all women this year, right? No, she doesn't. The song was degrading. The song is not a sexual anthem. It's a song for thoughts to fucking just grind up on lonely niggas in the club and then lead them on. This song is not good. And one song, Cardi B has proven to me once again why she is not one of the best rappers in the game. She's one of the fucking most repetitive, consistently garbage. There's gonna be, if there's any women in the comment section talking about some, you just don't like women, refer back to my former comment about having nothing but niggas in this video. There's 3 women in this video. 3. Cardi, Megan, Sukihana. I didn't even put Nicki Minaj here. She should have been here, but I didn't put her here. So let's all cut the cap. Cardi B is not good. Maybe she could have been a little lower. Sure, you can argue that. Maybe she should have been number 1. You can very much argue that. But instead of having her number 1, I had somebody who just was the most insufferable person from January all the way up to December. And I'm sure we can all agree on this one. Number 1 is undoubtedly 6ix9ine. If you have any protest to this and you think that anyone else should be at number 1 other than Cardi B or Blueface or Megan Thee Stallion, which Megan at number 1 is a stretch, really. I just don't understand. I don't get it. 6ix9ine had so many expectations to be the best, the hit maker this year. Man was 1 for 1, 2 for 2, 3 for 3, 4 for 4, 5 for 5, 6 for 6, 7 for 7, 8 for 8 before he went to prison. 9 for 9 or some shit. I don't know. The man, every time he opened his mouth, it made history in some sense of the word. Some sense of that statement. Went to prison, got out, dropped Gooba, hit number 3. Dropped Trolls, it hit number 1 for a minute. I'll give him his flowers on that. He got a number 1 song. He'll forever be known as you know, the man who dropped a number 1 hit single. The rest of his music did not get on the Billboard. Tattletales was, I don't know what it was on the Billboard 200, but I can guarantee you right now you won't find it. The album flopped. The album flopped as hard as LeBron James. It flopped. And it flopped bad. It didn't flop like, oh, you know, Eminem didn't hit 150,000 flop. It flopped like damn near, I don't know, Smokepurp's 5,000 a week flop. Because he only sold 50 fucking thousand. Not too far from Smokepurp, if we're being honest here. He flopped like Comethazine with his 7,000. 6ix9ine, on top of being a disappointment, as opposed to numbers, has been a disappointment lyrically, has been a disappointment cadence-wise. Anything, any style of rap that you have, singing, and by God, this nigga's trying to sing. Who told him to start doing that? Son, cut that shit out. With all that being said, Tekashi 6ix9ine enters 2021 the worst rapper of the year. TKG, hopefully by next year y'all are with me. I will be talking about the worst rappers of 2021 by this time next year. So you already know what time it is, man. vibe, have a good time, and y'all can see me later, man. Peace out.
Coming in, yeah, flex, I just wanna win, yeah.